Welcome to Lira Clinical's Terpene and the Skin, Chapter 1, What's That Smell? The most structurally and stereochemically diverse family of natural products is that of the terpenoids, more than 55,000 of which have been identified to date in all life forms. Terpenes make up the largest classification of small chemical compounds derived from living organisms. Of the tens of thousands of terpenes identified, at least half are synthesized by plants. Terpenes determine smell, taste, and color in plants, fruits, and vegetables, and are also found in fungi, algae, and animals. In plants, terpenes have a variety of functions, from luring pollinators and repelling predators to repairing damaged cells and protecting from microbe assault. Terpene chemistry is widely studied and well understood, and today we will further understand how to use terpenes as tools in our aesthetic practices. Though as professionals we are committed to working within our scope of practice, it is imperative to understand the body as a whole, how the many intricate systems work in synergy, and the effect they have on the skin. Today, we will touch on the immune system, the olfactory system, and of course, the integumentary system, and how terpenes influence each. With more than half of the known terpenes found in plants, it should come as no surprise that one of the most popular plants in recent history is loaded with the compound. Though terpenes are used in everyday household items, from cooking extract to toothpaste, hemp cannabis can be credited for bringing the term to the mainstream. Hemp contains hundreds of terpenes and varying terpene profiles that are influenced by climate, weather, soil type, fertilizer, age, maturation, and even the time of day. Once extracted and refined, terpenes work with other compounds to influence biological processes. This is known as the entourage effect in cannabis lingo. However, this combined molecular force intention is not a new concept in skincare formulation. Like the power couple of vitamin A and vitamin C, which provide super antioxidant defense in the skin. One main benefit of terpenes in skincare is their ability to support and strengthen skin immunity. Skin immunity. Skin is our first line of defense and often an indication of immune health. As a protective border between internal organs and the environment, the skin encounters a host of toxins, pathogenic organisms, and physical stresses. To combat these attacks, the skin functions as more than a physical barrier. It is an active immune organ. The immune responses in the skin involve an army of immune-competent cells and soluble biologic response modifiers, including cell signaling cytokines. The dermis and epidermis work together to initiate immune responses to attack, destroy, and annihilate invaders. Often, the first indication of a potential threat to the skin is inflammation. The medical definition of inflammation is a local response to cellular injury that is marked by capillary dilation, leukocytic infiltration, redness, heat, pain, swelling, and often loss of function, and that serves as a mechanism initiating the elimination of noxious agents and of damaged tissue. In other words, inflammation is the action that sounds the alarm, alerting everyone to pay attention over here. Something may or may not be wrong, and we need you, body, to come see. Inflammation. So, is it bad? Yes and no. Inflammation is an important part of the immune system's response to injury and infection. Inflammation alerts our bodies, signaling the immune system to heal and repair damaged tissue, defending against actual or perceived threats. Without the inflammatory response, wounds would fester and infections could become deadly. And no one wants to die from a pimple. No one. Acne is a great example of inflammation presenting in the skin and the body's attempt to correct the problem. There can be many causes of acne: hormonal, reactive, under or over sebaceous glands. In all instances, there is an imbalance, an opportunity for eruption, and then bada bing, bada zit. The body is then alerted of a potential threat, and the inflammatory response kicks the immune system into action, sparking acute inflammation. Acute inflammation is good. We need it. It is a warning, but also stimulates the continuous rebuilding of cellular matrices. However, if acute inflammation turns into chronic inflammation, there's a problem. Chronic refers to long-term inflammation and can last for several months and even years. It can result from failure to eliminate whatever's causing acute inflammation, an autoimmune disorder that attacks normal healthy tissue, exposure to low level of a particular irritant such as industrial chemicals or UV rays over a long period of time. Supporting skin immunity. Our bodies produce anti-inflammatory and antioxidant chemical compounds that improve immune function and initiate regenerative, rebuilding actions. These are endogenous chemicals and processes, meaning they come from inside of the body. As we are constantly under immune assault, the immune system works 24/7. To support and strengthen the immune system from exhaustion, we support with exogenous supplements, meaning outside of the body. For internal support, we may take vitamins or eat a healthy, balanced diet. For external support, we supplement with fortified skincare products. As skincare practitioners, we often perform services like chemical peels that offer controlled acute inflammation to instigate controlled repairing or healing. We then apply and encourage home care products that are fortified with functional ingredients to support and provide immune boosting properties. Sidebar, this is why retailing home care is more than just selling, it's supporting clinic results. Terpenes in these formulations are powerful immune boosting components. In skincare, terpenes act in several facets, from scent experience to enhancing product intention, even boasting skin-friendly components on their own. Combined with other ingredients, a terpene works to provide access and then enhance effectiveness of the ingredient function. An analogy would be in comparing terpenes to steroids. In bodybuilding, steroids increase the effect of weightlifting. Without steroids, one could increase muscle density from bicep curls, for example. Adding steroids increases the ability to build more muscle. In skincare, a brightening ingredient works to normalize melanin production. If terpenes and a lightening ingredient are combined in a formulation, the lightening ingredient is able to work that much more effectively because terpenes have allowed for better access. It can be thought of as a friend who encourages you to do better or try harder. Terpenes also work to strengthen skin immunity by stimulating immune response, triggering endogenous functions. That's a real flex from the immune system. Terpenes have a wide range of uses at different potencies. We may be most familiar with terpenes for aromatic and potentially therapeutic effects. The scent of a product is sometimes as important as the intended skin benefit. Often, the first thing anyone does when they try a new product is smell it. This is a primal human response because scent can be a warning from nature. It's our body's way of saying, yo, are you sure you want to try this? Or, hey, this is nice, it'll be good for you. The olfactory system. Understanding how we smell is important. The olfactory system is a chemosensory system that allows us to perceive scent. We have millions of little neurons in the olfactory epithelium that detect scent molecules. No one really knows what causes olfactory receptors to react. It could be a chemical molecule shape, or size, or electrical charge? That is a bit of a debate. At any rate, the molecules bind with receptors in the olfactory tract, which then transmits the signal to the brain in areas such as the olfactory cortex, the hippocampus, the amygdala, or the hypothalamus. We know that the neurological substrates of olfaction are especially geared for associative learning and emotional processing. The olfactory bulbs are part of the limbic system and directly connect with limbic structures that process emotion, the amygdala, and associative learning, the hippocampus. No other sensory system has this type of intimate link with the neural areas of emotion and associative learning. There is a strong neurological basis for why odors trigger emotional connections. The olfactory receptors replace themselves every 4 to 8 weeks. Scent isn't a learned behavior, but rather it is based off of memory. When you are smelling molecules, you are registering that scent in your memory, and that's why when you smell something, it often brings back an association of that object or place. Rose may remind you of your grandma, or the smell of orange blossom brings back memories of that Caribbean vacation you took last year. Retailers have used scent marketing tactics to keep customers in their stores longer, increasing the likelihood that those customers make purchases. This explains why realtors bake cookies and an open house to elicit a familiar emotion of home. Think of lavender. What do you associate it with? Calming, soothing, and relaxing. A spa. And citrus? Invigorating, energizing, uplifting, maybe a gym. This is a widely known secret in many industries and is the case for cosmetic and skincare products as well, and the reason products are scented. In skincare products specifically, there is a choice every company can make, synthetic or functional scent. Smell can be added to products with potentially harmful synthetic fragrance or functional scents that come from terpenes. Monoterpenes and sesquiterpenes are volatile molecules. This doesn't mean that they need to enroll in anger management, but that they evaporate quickly, which is why they produce the most scent. Because they are volatile, they need to be paired with the proper carrier in a formulation that 1. Prevents oxidation and 2. Allows access into the barrier function. Now I'd like to share a little known industry secret with you. Many raw skincare ingredients stink. Trust me on this one. It's not that they are bad for us or that the olfactory system is throwing up red flags, but in nature, they are combined with other natural components. Yet once they're isolated, they have different profiles. Mandelic acid is a great example, PU, but it is a very gentle alpha hydroxy acid that effectively brightens the skin. We need it. When you combine mandelic acid with a functional scent, like a crisp citrus-noted terpene, a product formulation changes into a positively associated fresh smell and an increase in the efficiency and efficacy of mandelic acid. Terpenes for the win. Thank you for tuning in to Lira Clinical's Terpenes in the Skin, Chapter 1, What's That Smell? In Chapter 2, we take a closer look at monoterpenes, diterpenes, triterpenes, their specific skin benefits, and the role they play in the power entourage. My name is Ella Cressman. I'm a licensed esthetician, self-proclaimed ingredient junkie, and proud member of the Lira Clinical's education team. For questions, please reach out directly to your rep or contact customer service at info@liraclinical.com or by calling 1-877-440-5472.